you said you wanted some equipment back. Now, are you talking about just the cyberware inside of him, or is there any physical objects you want us to acquire?
His deck, his comlink, any other relevant consoles he may have purchased with the money we funded him, all of his cyberware, and any other such relevant details. Even his armor or his weapons would be useful.
Very well, and how much are you paying for the return of this equipment?
I will pay you the sum of 50,000 yuan altogether between all 7 of you. It is, I believe, and he sort of counts off around the lake south. Yes, 7, I believe. 50,000 should be suitable. This will be non-negotiable, of course.
Yeah, we could probably put it together for that, but we're likely going to need some specialized equipment. Is there any sort of material support you can provide us?
He looks at you for a moment and says, "If you do find Mr. Zane and have reputable evidence that this additional funding, as you say, or specialized equipment will be needed, we will front you additional resources. But do not attempt to shortchange us. We are not known for lenience."
Very well. And when do you need Mr. Zane returned to you by?
He just sort of waves his hand and says, "It is not something of particular preeminent, need at the moment, but I would like him to be recovered within the next 2 months if possible. He has escaped us for too long, and our reputation is at stake here."
All right, and I'd like to roll judge intentions on this guy.
Sure. Okay, he seems fairly legit about what he's telling you. In fact, he's clearly he's been very honest, which is very surprising considering the circumstances. And you can tell, particularly when he was relevantly saying that the Decker is very confident, that he was very, very much trying to stress the point that this guy knows what the fuck he's doing. And other than that, you can tell that they seem to have invested a substantial amount of money in this man, and God knows what he's done with it. They just know he bought a lot of stuff with it, so he could have had a significant amount left over that he could have bought hired hands with, if you know what I mean. So it's possibly he might not be alone, but other than that, he seems to be quite legit about what he's telling you.
All right, so after that, Tex just asked, is there anything else you need from us before we head out and start working for you?
He just opens up a very, very high-rated comlink and sort of sends over some details. Your comlink pings up and it has a number, and he says, "Yes, you may contact me on that number. Relevant information to this case only, please, or to this contract only, please."
We'll be in touch.
All right, and you all get this dude.
I send him a dick pic.
So
we all start spamming him with porn links.
You all have him now on your connections. So if you want to add that guy to your sheet, you can, but he's in the connections anyway.
What was this triad called, Warren?
The Large Circle League. It's in his thing, his profession.
Oh, cool.
Do the Mafia know where this guy is? After spending time with them, and I guess they have take moves against the Triad, right?
The Triad and the Mafia are kind of at odds with each other.
Right.
So they're not exactly friends.
Would they be interested to know that where Mr. Zheng is currently located?
Well, you could tell him, but I mean, he'll probably think ill of that.
Oh, I was more to sell that information to them.
Yeah, but that could only be relevant right now, so...
Yeah, mechanically selling out your Johnson gets you notoriety.
Yeah, you'll get notoriety.
Oh, okay.
A shitstorm in the future.
Yeah, no one wants to work with you if you sell them out.
Alright.
So I know it's surprising, but...
Thinking we didn't have to do the job for him.
I don't know, I quite like Nguyen.
Yes, sir. How much is he giving us? I missed that.
50,000 between all of you.
Alright,
So it's 7.1 something. Yeah.
We're killing Gadeka, right? Or, well, getting his shit.
Getting his shit. Alive or dead, he doesn't care so long as you return his shit.
Alright.
Yeah, Tex makes his way back to the group, gets his pistols back from Giant.
Pistol, very noisy Tex. Very said some strange things to Giant.
Yeah, feed him a couple beers and he quiets down.
How you feed gun? Never mind. What did man say?
He wants us to go catch some nerd for him. Says he's gonna pay 50 grand for him. Plus
Not-
any reasonable
not bad.
expenses we can justify before we take him down. And Tex shares the data pack that he got with everybody. Says he used to be a runner and he's quite skilled on the Matrix, so he figured we should take him down in physical space.
Makes sense.
I guess he tracked all of his movements through the Matrix as well. So
if you guys check the NPCs, he also sent you text like what the guy looks like, or at least what he can manage to get of what the guy looks like in the physical world.
He's from Cyberpunk.
It's Fisto.
It is actually Fisto. It's like literally the NPC Fisto, or like the character Fisto.
Oh, that's why it's from Amazonia, yeah.
Yeah. And the run that went bad was your run. Where you fucking radioactively bombed the nightclub, if you remember correctly. And he ended up getting labeled a terrorist and had to run for it.
Because he loaned his legitimate sin to George to use to get into the club.
It's all getting very meta, you know.
Did man give starting point where he thinks this Zane might be?
No, he has no idea where he's gone. He did give you a 2-month window to find a guy though, so you could actually do other jobs in between if you so decided to.
I have a Shadowrunner knowledge skill. Could I try to roll that, see if I've heard of this guy?
Yeah, you can go for it.
And could I add my safe house bonus to try to like get a clue of like what safe houses he might use?
Yep. Bearing in mind he hasn't been in Seattle for like 2 or 3 years now, so. Okay, so there are a number of like pretty good places you could imagine a Decker would go. Like there's a lot of gangs you could jump into. There's a lot of like bars you could frequent. There's a lot of like hacker groups that you could easily get into as well. In terms of safe houses, though, like I mean, safe houses change routinely, and you can probably guess that like he's only been in Seattle for maybe like a year now or something. So maybe he has figured out somewhere to go to ground, but like there's a lot of options with only 4 successes. So I mean, it's up to you to choose which one you want to really go for.
could he have got in contact with like a job for him? Like say, I don't know, who's got the fixer here?
Well, there are a lot of fixers in Seattle.
Yeah,
It's not
well,
just
yeah,
like
but-
the one dude.
Yeah, I know, but like by chance, like you could have went to the R1.
I've got a fixer, Tex says.
I guess try calling up, see if they've seen anything about this guy. Small chance, but you know, might as well.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Yes, fixers have a large network. May know someone who knows someone who knows someone.
So yeah, Tex will call up Vincent.
Okay. This guy you used to get the Diedrich job, didn't you?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so he just
I wouldn't trust that guy.
he just pipes up and he says, Tex, long time no here, what can I do for you?
Not much. Hey, Dietrich hasn't poked his head back up above water, has he? I'd love to talk to him.
And he just sort of like pauses for a moment and says, look, I know things went a bit like weird in that run, but I swear to you, man, I had no idea. And I haven't seen that guy since then.
Well, here's your chance to make it up to me. I'm looking for a fellow on the down low between you and me. Name is Zane. He's a former runner. He's pretty big into decking. You ever heard of him?
So he thinks for a moment and says, can't say I've heard the name, but you know how Deckers are, they change their call sign pretty much every other day. If you give me Give me a few days, I'll look into it and see what I can get.
Yeah, and try not to throw his name around too much. Here, let me give you his description. I send him a
Send him
text
the
with all that. Yeah.
picture and everything. Okay, he says, alright, interesting fellow. He's definitely got a distinctive style. Shouldn't be, like, too hard to find if he's been seen recently. I'll look into it for you.
Yeah, just put the feelers out there and try to keep him off the Matrix as much as possible. He's supposed to be Nova hot with that stuff.
Alright, I'll do my best. Can't say I know much about the Matrix, though. I have guys under me who might know a bit more about what to do, so talk to you later.
Appreciate it, Vincent.
Alright, and he heads off. Anyone else got any ideas?
Starting to get a
Are
feeling.
you guys still talking here, or did you, like, walk back to your, like, your...
Oh,
We're
are
in
we
the
still,
van and shit.
are we still
Okay.
carrying those consoles with us?
You left them, like, beside, well, I presume you just left them beside Murdoch's, like, car with the two beds inside them, yeah?
I live in Touristville as well, so we could have dropped him off at my apartment.
You can all go to his apartment if you want.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm sure it sounds nice.
No. The tradition is go to the Decker's apartment.
Okay.
We live in Brenton.
As is tradition.
As is
It's-
tradition.
It's not the Decker's apartment, it's She's apartment.
I live
Well,
in that
We drove
apartment.
to
So.
the International District in downtown Seattle. We're actually not that far from Renton.
So, I mean, I'm just gonna say you're going to Tex's apartment because that was the first thing mentioned. Alright, so Tex, they all now know where you live.
So now I have to move.
We went in his house before and he had us in the toilet.
Yeah, but that was like an out of context, he received a message thing. You weren't actually here, it was just Tex was here.
Oh.
But now you all know where Tex lives. I don't know if you guys like freely share information, but you do all now know where Tex lives. So.
The only one I'm nervous about is Firehead, as I see him like eyeing all my wooden furniture.
Is any of it from like IKEA? It might enrage him.
2080 IKEA.
Yeah,
Yes.
IKEA is now owned purely by elves, and they make only like, you know, naturally like grown wood and everything.
Elf Kia.
Yeah, Giant doesn't venture far from the door. He just stands in the corner and looks like he's trying not to break anything.
I cook an egg on this stove.
Don't know if Tex will make an exception to that, but yeah, sure.
It's one of my soy eggs.
That sounds fucking disgusting. Jesus
That
Christ.
does.
It does. It
Rack
is.
up a line of cram on the table.
Soy is
Text.
disgusting. It's just the worst thing in the world.
And there's like a thin layer of powder on everything.
Somebody dusting for fingerprints in here?
Beer pocket sick.
Dusting for something.
You
I like,
jumping on his
I like the
bed.
mental image of like a horse trying to get into a normal bed. It's fucking hooves
It's
everywhere.
possible. Come on.
The thing,
Text
the
waking up, wakes up in the
springs,
morning.
The
the
sofa
toss are
is
off
not big enough.
balance.
Yeah, we go in, one hoof's gone like clean through to the bottom of the bed. Blankets are everywhere in the room.
You know, waking up in The Godfather with a horse's head in the bed. Kicks.
Wake up with kicks in the bed. But you guys are thinking of an actual animal horse that like has animal capacity of thought. A centaur would be a bit better than that, I think.
Yeah, but it's not a bed designed for a horse. It would still be
It's
difficult.
okay.
I release my dolls into the apartment.
Do they walk or like what's the deal with them?
They can walk.
Wow.
X-Man, you need to get some clothes. Your closet is looking seriously bare.
Firehead's having a bath.
Yeah.
Water
He doesn't have a
evaporates.
bathroom at his place, so, you know.
Two little dolls are walking around.
Curious, what's this that Tex has on his coffee table?
I imagine Firehead just turns the bathroom into like a steam room as he boils off all the.
On the
Is
table.
that a woman in a bikini with a minigun?
Yeah.
Nice.
You don't have a subscription to women in bikinis with.
Kills with guns.
No, we do not get that one in the bargain basement.
So Firehead's taking a bath and Kicks is on the bed and Murdoch's cooking an egg. I'm glad they made themselves so at home in your apartment in like 5 seconds.
Hey man, I have my possessed dolls walking around.
Got a whole lot creepier.
This is like the first
Yeah.
boss in like half a year for Fire.
I have
so,
them
you know.
hug. giant tank.
The water just turns like black, like immediately.
You can never get the smell of troll out.
Oh god, Harry, you just gave me horror flashbacks to that New World of Darkness campaign.
The dolls.
Really? Do tell.
There's one session and we were attacked by porcelain dolls, and every time they attacked, we had like no chance to dodge or resist the damage. It was just automatic. It's more ass-pull stuff from that GM.
But
I
these
leave
dolls are
Fly Spy in the
like... they are the size of a person's hand or something. They're really tiny.
Do a firehead uses the toilet and then washes his hands?
That's role-playing.
At least he's polite.
So what's the plan, guys?
Well, is there
There's a
anything
plan?
else we can do to find man? It sounds like we have to wait a few days for Tex's friend to get back to us.
You were given like 2 months roughly to find them. They don't really mind that much, but like 2 months is a fairly hard limit. So
yeah. I mean, of course, maybe we do more things to find this man, Zane, but also we could maybe start moving on selling equipment we picked up.
I could check around the Matrix. I mean, if he's a Decker, then if I'm like, I don't know where Deckers frequent. I don't know.
Yeah, just try to be subtle. Sounds like he knows what he's doing, so he'll probably get alerted if you throw too many red flags.
I think it's best we don't go through the Matrix.
Okay.
I mean, like if he's hot on the Matrix, then
Could be dangerous. Also, Kix, maybe you want to fix deck. It looks, and I imagine it's still like smoking slightly.
she could just crack like the new one if she wanted.
Yeah.
Takes a very long time.
Yeah, and it's a really hard test, actually.
Well, what?
Yeah.
We have time,
That
don't we?
threshold 24 extended test with
Yeah,
a 1 hour interval.
Yeah, well, you got like, I mean, if you guys want to take like a week off and get more gear or something, you could do that too. I mean, but just remember, like the clock is ticking on this. You could even take another job if you want to do, but I mean,
Yeah, I just think that like it'd be best just to wait to hear back first from that guy and do something in the intermittent 3 days or however much it is. Sell that shit and fix Kix, or get Kix the new deck up and running.
Get ourselves ready. I have
If
an
it's every
initiation
hour.
to complete.
how long does it take to actually unlock something if you say you're rolling every hour?
she
Well,
just
it depends on your rolls.
yeah, she
Depends on
rolls
the rolls,
tests and
So threshold 24.
Yeah.
So she rolls until she adds up all her hits to 24.
and is it like hardware or what do you do to crack it? Actually?
Hardware plus
Hardware.
logic.
Yeah, so just make like a hardware plus logic test kicks, and then keep going until you accumulate 24 hits. Yeah, so you
Now
get 20
minus
more.
1.
Yeah, it's -1 every time you roll it though. So it'd be 12 -1, then it'd be like 12 -2, then 12 -3, and so on. Yep, keep going.
You might want to think about pre-edging some of the ones while you've got more dice, because then you'll get more 6s that explode.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll pre-edge this next one.
Yeah, so it would be -3, so just add your so it'd be +1 instead.
Yeah. Any 6s like explode, right?
Hey, 1-6.
Alright, reroll one more just for the one.
Maybe it'll explode forever. Or not.
You're like halfway done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need 12 more successes. But you're at a -4 now.
Yeah, or can I pre-edge this one
You can
again?
pre-edge again and again.
So then
4
it's
times,
just
yeah.
+0, +0.
And reroll one more. Okay, you're on 16 out of 24. 8 more needed. If you pre-edge the next one, it's -1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna have a few days downtime, so you'll be able to recover all your edge.
Reroll one more. Yep. So you need what is it?
5 more.
3 more. Is it 5 more? Yeah, it
Five.
is actually. Yeah, 5 more.
That was pre-edged as well.
Nice.
Okay, well then you only need 1 more then. So
Yep.
reroll the 2 6s and hope you get a success. Yep. Okay, you got it.
Nice.
So that's after how many hours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
She does this all in Tex's bed.
Yeah, she
Hope you
spends
didn't plan
like
on sleeping.
she spends all night like hacking the decks, the cyber deck basically.
Sleeping on the couch, Tex.
I'm used to it.
Like on your breakfast bar.
So, just for your
Dolls
information,
have mouths.
you guys are going to wait till Vincent comes back with any relevant information, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it takes Vincent 2 weeks to get back to you with any relevant information.
Do you guys have anything you want me to look for? Because I'll have some time.
I was going to say, like, we thought it'd be 3 days, so after 3 days, we might, if anyone wants to do anything, then
I guess I'll go to the club owner I know and apologise about how we didn't take the heist job and see if he's got anything.
Yeah, you could look up and see if he has anything else for you to do. Yeah.
I'll go back to working at the 24-hour bakery.
Also, if he has anything for you to do, let me give you a second.
I have channeling.
What's his loyalty and connection again?
Loyalty 2, connection 3.
Okay.
Giant will go visit little girl, whose name I've forgotten.
Jessica.
Alba.
This is big little
girl have massive tits.
Oh god. Okay, so he actually doesn't have any job for you. He gave the job to someone else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I ask, has anyone else got anyone who we work for in the downtime?
Currently, like 4 days have gone by. Anyone want to do anything else? Because the 2-week mark will be when Vincent gets back with any relevant information.
Well, I'll look for, if nobody wants me to look for guns for them, I'm gonna look for a pistol for me. Thank you. Yeah.
I don't think I've got enough money at the moment until we've sold those. Do we look for selling the?
Yeah, you could try and sell those things. Yeah.
Sell the shit.
So, it's availability 16, Warren.
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
Sweet. I have a collapsible pistol.
Actually, Warren, do we get any karma from the last run? Because there's a day of downtime I could be using.
You would indeed get karma. Okay, so your karma for the last run was you came. Okay, so it's actually just gonna turn out to be 6. So 6 karma.
Oh boy, did we get paid for all that crap we stole?
You still have all the crap.
Yeah, we got to sell it.
6 karma, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, 6 karma.
Ooh, I can raise my magic to 3. How long does that
Can't do
take?
anything. I can't do anything until the 2 weeks go by.
Okay, well, just for the record, after 7 days of you guys like going around selling stuff, doing whatever it is you do, Tex, your phone rings, and the number that pops up is unlisted. But you do know that you put it under contact details, and the contact details is this man here.
Oh. That shitland.
Didn't I get a name from him when I met with him?
Nope. He gave you 0 name. You have no idea who he belongs to, what he does, or anything like that.
Well, we know he was Mafia, that's about it.
You think he was Mafia.
Can Matrix search his face?
So Tex just answers the phone and says, my favorite drinking buddy, how you doing?
He just looks silence for a moment on the other end, and he says, "You have been employed by a Mr. Zheng, yes?"
I'm employed by a lot of people. Could be.
You will return the Decker he is searching for to us, is this understood?
Well, that depends on a number of factors.
There are no factors, you owe us, and the debt will be repaid now. Return this man to us, and the debt is done, is that understood?
Alright, fair enough.
Right, and then he just sort of, pauses for a moment and says, "Once you have him, send a message to this comlink, and we will recover him." And then he just ends the connection without even saying anything.
Well, time to get out of Seattle.
You say that like every time anything happens in any campaign.
Quick question, guys. How long does it take to get a specialization in something?
A month.
A month? Oh shit, we don't have that. So that guy wants us to bring in the Deco, yeah?
Yeah, Mr. Zheng wants him, and he expects you to do it, and that guy also expects you to do it. So you got to disappoint somebody. The choice you guys have to make is, who do you fear less?
Well, I suppose the way Giant sees it is, if we fuck over Zheng, it puts us in trouble. If we fuck over other weird random guy, it puts us and the girl we saved in trouble.
Exactly. Also, don't we owe a lot more money than what Zheng's offering
way
us
more
for
than
the girl?
50,000.
Yeah, so it's a better deal financially and morally, so we have to do that one, I would say.
I was gonna say, if the Triad come after us, I could possibly persuade some of the gangs and mafia people I know to
Well, the Mafia don't like the Triads. So.
yeah, to help us out a little bit if we ever need their help, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose if we have an element of the Triads after us, maybe one of the what the fuck am I about? Maybe one of the Mafia would sponsor a run for us to take someone out, and then it'd benefit them and us.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we're pissing the Chinese off then.
Fuck the Chinese.
Fuck the Chinese.
We should suggest we're gonna piss off the Triads one way or another. We might as well take as much as we can from him. He said he would prepay for any equipment we would legitimately need. We should come up with an elaborate way to get something expensive off of him.
Oh my god.
So double piss them off. Yeah.
I guess he's not willing to pay for some cyberware.
Well, you need a very specific reason why you'd need cyberware. So.
He's not worried about the reason and the gear. He's not going to get your wide reflexes, man.
Damn it, I can try.
She needs some new robo-tits.
Yes, I need a cyber dong for this job, please.
Why?
We figured out he's really into them.
Yes, I'm going to seduce my way in.
It's the only
Giant have very large robotic dick.
Have 7 vibration function. Okay. So do we want to try and find a new job? Because it's going to be still another week.
Yeah, I've tried. I've gotten fuck all.
Has anyone got a really weird, interesting contact that we would get a really fucking bizarre job from?
I have a bartender that works at an awakened bar.
I have.
Do you really want to fuck with more spirits?
No
fuck
thanks.
spirits.
Given the tininess of Giant's brain, I want to avoid awakened jobs as much as possible.
I have a cop contact.
I've got someone that works at a junkyard.
I've got a guy who works for the Ancients gang. That will go down smoothly.
Yeah, Firehead would fucking love that.
They're gonna work for a gang completely made up of elves. Yeah.
So junkyard could be super weird. Cop could be interesting as well.
I have a contact. My only original contact was some kind of activist or radical.
Ooh, that could be fun.
Oh no, you might want us to blow some shit up.
Kill Brackhaven. Easy job.
Yes.
So what do we have to roll if our loyalty's 1, connection is 1?
You just tell me to do it, and I'll do it.
Let's pick them in order of interest, just to see who we can get.
Mine's in last place.
Yeah, I say radical, cop.
Yeah, radical kind of interests me as well.
Go for the radical, then the cop, then the junk
So,
dealer.
who's the radical? Is it Kix?
It's Kix, yeah.
Good.
Kix's contact. Stephanie, what was her name? Something.
Sylvia.
There we go.
I don't mind the 2-week break.
Yeah, but what's she a radical of, or did you just leave that up to me?
That was like a
Feminist.
type that I chose, and I didn't really get. I didn't get
The
more.
job is kill the shitlord.
It's funny actually. One of my players in my campaign has an activist contact, and he's in a group called what did I call it? Compassion over critter killing.
Oh god.
Save
the para whales.
Yeah, but the acronym is COCK. If I don't,
I did get it, but yeah. Oh god.
I don't know. I don't know the lore well enough to be able to say what kind of activist groups are around. But I'm assuming it's not going to be one that's against meta-humanity or anything.
Can it be
something that's in line with?
Do you want to specify what she is, meta-wise?
She's a radical feminist.
Yeah.
If you
No,
just give me like a
please,
generic
no.
thing, I'll come up with something for it. But yeah.
Be like, can we go save bunnies from a testing lab or something?
Oh,
That'd be
yeah,
a feel
like-
good run.
Yeah.
Fucking 28 days later.
Can it be like? Can Sasquatches be oppressed in your universe, Warren, and we go save some Sasquatches from a lab?
Will.
Then what? Big Jazz makes an appearance. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yes. Pig
Maybe.
Jazz makes an appearance, and
Maybe.
Number becomes his.
I'm gonna
student.
roll. I'm gonna roll to see if she finds anything first of all. So
Sasquatch
connection check.
advocacy group.
Okay, yeah, she does have a job, and it will be within 12 days after Zheng contacted you, so a week and 5 days.
That's perfect.
Okay.
And you said it's already been a week or something?
No, it's including the.
Oh.
So it's like 5 days after the week you're currently been. So 5 days from when.
So it's before Texas dude gets back to us.
Yeah, and let me see. I'll roll my random job of fire to see which one she gives you and see if it makes sense.
Right, we don't even have a time window to get this guy back, do we? Because Zheng wants
Within
him
a
within
month.
2 months. No,
Come
Zheng wants him
on.
within then, but the other guy just said get us back to him. And so, like when to get him back to him by?
So
Yeah, it's still we want to get it out of the way as early as we can.
Yeah, true.
Well,
I
the thing's
needed
called
2
Ben
weeks.
Raku.
I needed 2 weeks to complete my initiation.
Yeah, Remraku's a corp. Yeah.
What are those guys that are like turned into sex robots?
Bunraku.
That's
Bunraku.
Bunraku. Should we go and save a load of female Bunraku? Is this like the feminist quest?
Oh, God. No, we're not going to save them. We're just going to go on cyber Twitter and make outraged posts and start a hashtag movement.
God.
Have you heard of the
Yes.
Free the Nipple campaign where women are being like, I
Yeah.
want to have my boobs out? We're going to go and burn some bras.
Free the Cyberdong.
Don't know about you, Phil, but I would happily support that movement.
I've got a movement going on
Okay,
right now.
so the activist, the details of the job that she sends you in brief are they want you to raid a lab for data.
Nice.
Cool with that.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Hey.
the lab is run by a company. Let me see, what's the name of the company?
Clairol.
I guess we should see what everyone else
Maybelline.
wants us to do as well.
They're putting makeup on rabbits!
Robot.
Robot.
I like how the sound it makes. Oh God, what the fuck?
That's how
I like how the sound it makes when he replugs his mic is like he's actually rebooting.
Okay, so the name of the company that they want you to raid is Genome. Okay.
The genetic shit then.
Yeah, let me guess what they're into.
Yeah, so you can like look them up in the Matrix to try and learn anything about them. They're
Yes.
gone, like, just telling you right now, everything of everything is a subsidiary of something. So you want to kind of know who you're fucking with exactly.
Yep, I want to dig that shit up.
Can we get details on the cop job as well?
Oh yeah, the cop job. I totally forgot about that one. That's the one that Tex called up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's connection 2, loyalty 3.
Oh yeah, I had one for this actually. Let me just see if he still has it.
Can it please be that they're low on manpower and they need us to walk a beat?
No.
Best cops
Okay.
ever.
So Tex, this one is actually personal to you. An old friend of yours from the CAS, down in Austin, calls you up and says that he has info on some of the people that set you up for that run that got you like involved with those blood spirits, and he and other bunch of retirees from the force who got dropped into that shit would pay you and any other runners a handsome fee to get rid of them, and they're currently in Seattle. So that's a personal run for you if you want to do it, but that involves blood shit. So
Yeah, Tex bemoans the fact that it's going to have blood spirits, but he really wants revenge, so be quite interested.
She's never dealt with blood spirit, so to him it's just another spirit.
and that will be from when you met Zhang. That would be 1 week and 2 days. So that would be before the lab raid.
Do both. Fuck it.
Could technically do that, yeah. But you never know when a job might like take longer than the other. So
Yeah, I think after fighting blood spirits, we're going to be pretty fucked up, to be honest.
Wait, should we get details on the junkyard? Junk guy job as well.
yeah, you could do the junkyard job. Let's see if you. What's his connection rating and everything?
Phil?
1-1, wasn't it?
Yeah, 1-1.
All right. He literally doesn't have a job for you, so it's okay.
What about mine?
Your bartender 1-2, yeah.
1-4.
4, okay.
Loyalty 4.
Yeah, loyalty 4.
Action
Okay.
1.
I'll say connection 4 bartender. What the fuck?
What hell of a bartender?
Yeah.
No,
Dante's Inferno or
bartender
something.
doesn't have anything else either.
I mean,
So you have-
personally,
two
I'd
jobs
rather do the
available.
lab one, but I'm pretty sure that Tex could win Giant over pretty easily.
Well, if we
Well,
could do
actually,
the
it might or might not include Blood Spirits text. It's to include like in your backstory, you elaborated that a bunch of beat cops have been sent down there and disappeared and shit like that. So it's actually to find the guys who basically deliberately set up something with Az technology to send people there as sacrifices to their death, if you know what I mean. So it's
Yeah.
like the ex force commander basically who did all this shit and retired to Seattle, conveniently enough. So he may or may not have his blood mage friends. It's up to you to decide whether or not you want to do it. But it's basically the guy who set you up to die, basically, and a bunch of your friends.
Well, obviously, Tex would be interested in that because it's personal.
Tex, you want to do the job, right?
Yeah.
And then see how that goes. If we're not too beat up afterwards, or if we don't have to do anything, we'll take this lab raid one.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting paid twice.
And to be fair, if Tex says it's personal and he probably doesn't say we're going to be fighting blood spirits, then Giant would be cool with this job.
Yeah, Tex just says that in a former life when he was working for Lone Star, he got set up and put in the hospital by some unsavory types who apparently went after a number of other officers, and we have a chance to get paid to get revenge.
This is good. We should definitely do this thing, Tex. We will get
revenge.
men who fucked you over. So I guess we're going with that one.
Alright, well, I'm going to have to end it this week because I wasn't sure which way you would go with this, so I'll do the next bit next week, but you guys have a lot of work set up, so you have some good idea of what you need to do, so decide what you need to get for each job or what you want to buy. What the fuck with you guys? So yeah, feel free to if you want to buy anything before we finish up, sure, because we got 20 minutes or something.
I bought more reagents.
You headbutt me.
And bear in mind that whole thing with the redemption for Redmond change with the Sinless thing is coming up, so if you guys want to change where you live because it's too more expensive for you, feel free.
Is that only affecting Redmond, or
No, it's affecting everywhere. Anyone that is Sinless, and all of you are Sinless because none of you have the Sinner thing. So.
Well, no, is thankfully paying half the rent.
Well, I mean, literally the only way out of this is to get a high lifestyle or take the sin quality. So they're both shit options.
Take the Sinner quality or get that mark thing in your neck if you want to do that. It's up to you.
No.
Wait, how much does it cost for high lifestyle? I wouldn't mind upgrading.
It's 10,000 or something a month.
1,000 a month.
That's only
Holy
7,000, 2,500 different from what I'm currently paying.
True.
Would that be 20,000 for me?
Virtual, yes.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
I think it actually cost you more shit as well because you've got a centaur living with you. Do centaurs have adjustment? On
They
their
actually
We
side?
fit
don't.
through the loophole.
They
What
don't.
the fuck?
Errata as written, they don't.
That's so fucking stupid.
Metasapiens have no adjustments.
That's so
I
stupid.
mean, they probably need ramps and shit, don't
Yeah.
I guess
Specialized toilets and everything.
In the Shadowrun universe, you can put a horse person in a normal person's house and they'll be totally fine.
I guess during the off time, I would go to Murdoch and basically Murdoch, Tex, and Amber. This new policy they're passing is going to cause us to pay a shitload more for our living. So I'm thinking about moving up to a high lifestyle. If we all bump up together, that's 5 ways. 20%
Yeah, you
each.
could totally roommate it in a fairly ritzy high-rise
Yeah,
apartment if you wanted to.
I live in a
what.
slum.
I
Yeah,
enjoy
you
my
smell
privacy.
funny, Murdoch.
Leaving out the trolls. Fucking racist.
Yeah.
Smart, but I enjoy my privacy. Not
Where do I
willing
see
to.
my lifestyle
Not willing
again?
to move my
Your lifestyle
lodge.
is squatter,
Oh.
Murdoch, and it's 500 a month for you, so it'll be 750 under the new scheme.
Ah, I'll keep squatting.
God damn it.
It's 50% more.
Yeah, so it's like 1.5 what it normally is.
250% for me now.
So we need to pay the rent now, or?
No,
No.
No,
It'll be
okay.
in about like 2 weeks or 3 weeks from where you are now.
Yeah.
Depending upon when you finish the jobs.
Offer still opens to Murdoch and Tex to move up to high for 25% each.
How much money?
2,500 a month. But we're living in high.
Really?
That's 24
'Cause it's
split
10,000 a month, but if it's
Yeah.
split between 5 people,
Well, 4. Because
Or is it
times
for people?
1.5.
no.
Yeah,
because
you get an additional cost for having roommates, and then you divide.
really?
Yeah.
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 Chummer will actually do it for you automatically.
Alright, hold on. 3 roommates, 25%.
Yeah, it's like 10% per extra person, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to adjust the markup and everything. So
Yeah, so it'd be
Okay,
like,
3,250 a month, sorry.
And then people need to pay the extra 50%.
Yeah.
Oh, no, never mind. It's high.
oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually
Well,
going to be the same price as me, but it would be high lifestyle instead of low. So yeah, sure.
yep, makes sense.
Murdoch,
How much, sorry?
3,250.
How much would I actually improve other than this my stench?
a lot, I would
A
presume
lot.
that included in that lifestyle thing, you would have like unlimited access to like your medications and things like that. And I'm gonna start like from the next month on, because a lot of you have been living in places for a while. You're gonna start waking up with like negative modifiers for stuff because
Oh, okay.
you slept badly and shit like that. Your shithole
Okay,
apartment.
then I shall move in with you guys.
I've been
No more
living in my
soy
shithole
eggs.
apartment for years.
Can get real
Yeah.
eggs.
Well, Amber, you're like one of the few awakened in your neighborhood that's sinless, so that may bite you in the ass eventually. So
Right, upgrading to high. Where are we living, guys? Because, well, I guess Tex, where are we living?
Fuck it, I'll join in.
Alright, hold on.
Keep
see
my
when the
door
GM
locked.
says something, you change your mind completely.
How many roommates is it then?
Four
Fucking
roommates.
hell.
So this is a Seattle map. A high quality area would be like somewhere in downtown, maybe Bellevue.
Are there security checkpoints to get into Bellevue and out?
Yes, there is.
Okay, it's only
But if
2,000.
you're a resident there, they give you a like license for it free, and you just have to show that, and you don't have to like put up a sin or anything.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, then we want to get a spot in Bellevue because it gets us that.
So we're
it's,
splitting it 5 ways, or what?
Because Bellevue is
2,800.
like Bellevue is full of gated communities, so you could easily get like a gated apartment complex that they wouldn't ask questions, so long as you pay them the money.
Was it 5 ways? We're splitting it so 20% each.
Yeah, it's 2,800.
I mean, you guys don't want to do this right now anyway, because
Yeah,
like
it's only
end
at
of
the
month.
start of the next
Next
month.
month,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but we're just like lining it up so that next month it takes effect.
How much?
2,800.
3,000.
2,800.
What? Is it?
Two
Was it
800.
more because of the high things also
Yeah.
increases?
Slightly more than what I
I think
would
that's
pay.
it with everything calculated, but the high thing
Yeah.
doesn't apply to it because the high guys ignore it basically.
I still can't believe fucking medium lifestyle people are on food aid.
A lot of
Yeah.
them are in Shadowrun. Like,
Ridiculous.
a ton of them are in Shadowrun actually.
So when are we, like, will we be at the start of next month changing to the new lifestyle?
Well, you guys have to move in, so I guess you guys could do like a downtime thing about how you move in or whatever. But I'll come up with like a fairly decent, swaggy looking place for you guys.
What's the name of the place?
Well, you can name it whatever the fuck you want, like
Well, that's what I'm asking my roommates. Like, what do we call it?
The
Bellevue
apartment.
Heights.
That's Amber's opinion. The apartment.
The apartment.
Yes.
Cramland.
It's an apartment.
Bel Air.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bel Air.
I'll keep myself to my room.
On behalf
I'm
of
gonna try to find some ammo in our downtime here, Warren.
Sure. Anyone else want to do it? You guys have like I think it's like 5 days before your next job. So.
if Tex is looking for, are you looking for APDS by any chance?
Yeah, APDS and double EX.
Yeah, if you find APDS, I'll take more for my shotgun.
So what's our rolls? Like 6 or something for or what's it like 8 for?
12
APDS?
dice for APDS.
Really, 12 dice. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll spend a point of edge because we have time.
Yeah, go for it. What I may do is the guys that are doing high lifestyle as well, that will actually come with benefits. That when you guys spend edge, I might like at checkpoints give you guys edge back, whereas the poor quality guys, because they slept in shit, don't get the edge back, kind of thing.
Alright.
Wow, really getting fucked on our meta types here, Warren.
Dealing with it.
Dick move, man.
I want to point into the unfairness of the world to you.
And 14 dice for the double EX.
Okay. Damn, good roll.
Oh, fuck it. I'll spend a point of edge. We have time.
Alright. You get it like double the time though?
Yeah, exactly.
So, last 10 minutes of the session. Anyone else want to do anything else? Look into anything? Totally up to you guys. Like, oh, for your background story, what is it? Phil. Yeah. She will give you a job, a part-time job, that will net you 180 new a week, okay?
Oh, nice. I'll do that.
You're a baker now.
Yeah, so you can take 180 times 4 off your rent bill, because that will automatically get applied to you.
Oh,
you know?
cool.
Yeah, now Murdoch is a baker.
Thing is, it makes perfect sense.
I could just imagine him, like, trying to feed a drone, he, like, stuffs it into, like, the ventilation things.
It helps with the depression.
I'm gonna pick up one more thing, Warren.
Sure.
Some glasses.
Okay.
Actually, let me check. The availability might be 0.
Alright. Well, if anyone else comes up with, like, a cool backstory thing that, like, could net them some new in a time, or gives them, like, something cool, like, and they come to me with it, I'll, like, give them stuff exactly like I did with Murdoch, because I like that shit.
I would if I could think of anything.
You were
If I
gonna
write-
have an orgy
If
with
I
our
write
landlord.
really well, could I get a Force 15 companion spirit?
Have to be fucking
Like,
amazing.
very well.
I'd expect, like, a short novella for that shit, so, like, I mean, go for it. It needs to be at least, like, 30 pages. And I probably won't read it.
Wow, go fuck yourself.
Can I, while I'm here, like, try to look up any, like, information about that lab job that we're not going to take right away, but just...
Oh yeah, sure, you can go ahead and do
Just
a
for
matrix
knowledge.
search on Genome to see who they're entangled with.
Oh yeah, well, can I seduce our new landlord to get a lower rent?
Your new landlord is a old African American man.
Can I seduce my landlord to get a
Thought
lower
you
rent?
only liked elves.
Yeah, but he'll do something to get.
Is he
lower
an
rent.
elf?
If you write a downtime story about it, sure. And it has to be convincing.
Oh, you busy this
Warren?
weekend?
Well,
I'm
say
not
Warren.
fucking erotic role playing.
He's just gonna tell you the story, Warren.
Warren, do I
Yeah.
also get her as a contact or not? My baker lady.
Oh yeah, you can get her as a contact. She's just literally loyalty like 3, connection 1. Okay.
So cute.
I can't.
You think,
she
you
an
think like
old
a
lady?
baker's only connection 1? She's 24-hour baker.
Yeah, a baker.
Baker.
This baker is seriously is secretly the fucking mover of Seattle and has a connection 12. Yeah, seriously.
She's at least level 2.
I can't wait
No.
until we take a shadow running job from this old lady who runs a bakery.
She's like
need a good name.
82 years old. You know, she's seeing the awakening.
Warren, do I get any more flashback shit, or was there none of that this week?
There was none of that this week. I have to
Okay.
space it out a bit, but there will be ones in the up-and-coming jobs. So
Good.
I only know her as Granny Toast.
I'm curious if you have any idea yet, like what Giant's past is.
Well, given that you gave me military knowledge skills, I'm assuming it's something to do with Russian military of some
Close,
form.
close.
He's a former Spetsnaz.
Not quite. He's actually something a little less legit.
Is he like Weapon X?
Russian.
His
Captain
code name was Triple X. Yeah, clearly.
Because of the size of his dong.
Mm-hmm.
They just missed the L because, typos.
You know, the character that Vin Diesel played in that movie had Vin Diesel's D&D character tattooed his name across his chest.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hey Aaron, how
He's
much
a
extra
huge
dice does Psych give me to like logic and stuff rolls?
+1 logic and +1 intuition.
Cool.
You're all such dirty drug users.
That's my
It's the best.
It's your Matrix search, yeah?
that's my matrix search on this company, this lab. Genome.
Okay, okay, so let me see.
How long was downtime between the last mission and the one we did today?
2 weeks, was it?
Yeah.
3?
Just 2.
2.
2.
And
Okay.
we've already waited, what, like 1 week?
1 week.
Yeah.
Come on, 2 more weeks, and then I get my next level of medkit.
So,
I'm 1 week away from initiating.
so Bermuda, you get some pretty relevant interest groups. Let me see, or interesting information about what you're looking for. Let me just find the company and stuff there to deal with. Okay, so let me see, what was his name again? Yeah, okay. So Genome is a subsidiary of a subsidiary of a subsidiary of EvoCorp. Okay.
Ooh.
It is mostly to do with the creation of augmented animals for food production. Basically, it tries to genetically manipulate like cows and shit to produce more yields, or like adapt to the evolving atmosphere of Earth because of like the massive amounts of pollution, the radiation, the magic shit, and everything else. And it looks into para creatures and how they can be used for like food production and things like that, and general like genetic fuckery with animals for like resources and things like that.
Well,
To
not
feed
like-
people, though.
To feed people, but like it could be into darker shit. But like you only found the legit stuff with your
Sure,
wallet.
the dark shit's not going to be up front.
Yeah, and the legit stuff seems like they're fairly like ordinary, but they do conduct like experimentation on animals and things like that. So
But when you said like, what did you say, like para creatures?
para creatures are creatures that appeared after the awakening. So it's like things like chimeras or basilisks and other things like that. But
Okay.
think the more like legit not as dangerous ones, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Magic animals.
Yeah, it's not like they're learning how to try and like milk the kraken or something. It's
Damn it.
But seriously, though, they will try and milk the Kraken.
Sounds
Well,
like
they
a
have
euphemism.
and they are located in Fort Lewis at the base there, because they're semi-funded by the UCS military as well.
Gotcha.
They'll be stealing from the military.
XCOM footage.
Liking this job less and less, guys.
Don't worry, we're not going to do it right away, and
Oh, yeah.
depending how the cop thing turns out, maybe we won't even get to it. It's just good to know ahead of time in case we end up in another situation where some kinky priest is having us dig up some corpses, and yeah. Just want to know ahead of time.
But I bet Tex is regretting not stopping me from stealing that Bible of his.
Right,
really.
so that's the end of the session then. Yeah, the end of the session. So
Job well done.
I'll put it back on
Thank
this.
you, everyone.
Actually,
coming.
I'll just leave it on like Tex's apartment because I presume you guys just like stay there the
Party in
entire.
here.
Yeah. Until we get the new apartment.
Yeah.
Invited around so many women and men.
All elves.
Yeah, all elves.
There's a fire in the apartment.
All else, all the time.
Good thing we're moving out. Well, Texas is moving out.
I like fix all of my drones on the main table in wherever we eat. Really annoying to everyone.
Christopher,
Kix has
I think-
misgivings about living with Murdoch.
Yeah, Christopher, I think me and you need to revenge burn down their apartment.
Yeah, yeah.
Why? Because we all moved to high.
Yeah, because you're all just like, fuck you two.
Fuck the ghetto.
Sorry, man, but like I don't want to pay an extra 100% for you guys. Fuck.
Fucking meta games.
Wow.
Ember
Okay.
loves giants.
You two
but
should move in
not
together.
that
Also,
much.
I think if she and Firehead lived together, there would be a small amount of tension.
Yeah.
You'd probably
yeah.
end up burning the place down and own like the building, like a couple million new one to fix it anyway.
Yeah. One of them wouldn't wake up in the morning.
Well, they would wake up, but you know, the bed on fire.
So you guys can probably end your stream because
Yeah.
we done.
Thank you for watching. Blah 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 blah.
It's been a pleasure. Catch us next time. If you wanted to follow while we're away, feel free. Otherwise, bye bye.